Hey guys, Mr. Superfan here, back with another video with DIY, Got It Yourself. This one's a pin, or was a pin, but for some reason every pin I see does a different way of doing it. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our tea lights from the last episode. We are going to use, as two of the pins have said, red candles. Sorry, the iPad's like a different way than it normally is, so I might be looking at this side instead of this side, but I'll try my best. So we've got the red candles, like one pin says, and then we have the wax crayons, like another pin says. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to take our tea light candles, and I'll show a picture down here. I'll try and put it right here, because I'm using a new software, CuteCut Pro, and it lets me add stuff on thingy, so that's going to be cool. So I'm going to take this out of the silver sheath, and then we're going to stack it onto a second one to make the effect like it's a bigger candle, or I might do three, depending on how tall it is. But I have to do two, and we have to test like the crayons and test the big candles as well. So yeah, so the effect, what we're actually trying to get is like a bleeding candle or a blood-soaked candle, something around that effect. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So real quick, what I've done is took one candle out of the piece like so, stacked it onto another candle to give it the effect of a larger candle, and all I did was like squash it down a bit and try and get it to try and stick onto the second candle, but it's not working. So I'm going to try and do like a melt under here, and then try and get that wax to stick to the bottom wax. So we've got a little setup to try and try both these examples. So yeah, that sort of worked. As you can see, they are both connected now, and all I did was take the lighter and the bottom, and I'll try and get this on camera like so. It does heat up real quick. Wait till it gets decent enough heat and push down on the second candle. I can't show you that because it's on a stand. And there you go, there's the second one ready for us to try. So I'll give these like a few minutes to sort themselves out. If all else fails and these both fail, we're going to try and do something maybe with the spray paint, because you know I just love playing with spray paint. So yeah, like I said, this project, again, another cheap one. Pack of candles, which we already had, so for me this was free. If you didn't do the last DIY, that's £1 to your budget, and depending on which one works, it's £2. So depending on if these work better or these work better, so you would have to pick or see which one you think looks better, and then your budget is £2 if you already have a lighter. If you don't have a lighter, that's £3. I do not smoke, so unless my partner did smoke, I would obviously have to have bought this. So if you're a non-smoker, that's £1, £2, that's £3, depending on, like I said, which one works best. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Okay, safety first. I should have said this before when we were melting the other two, but I have already put down a mat. It's just a McDonald's play mat, free. Here's our large candle, and as you can see, try and see a place you can actually see. If I do this, you can see it pretty much is just a crayon, and like I say, it feels exactly the same. So these are probably both are going to work, but let's see. I'm going to try the red one first, because I melt this end and I hold this end, and it's not going to burn me, or hopefully burn me as much as the crayon will. And when I'm trying the crayon, I'm probably going to end up getting the pliers to hold the other end of the crayon to see if that stops me from burning myself. So I'm going to try and stack something up so you can actually see the other candles as it's melting. So we'll see how that goes. So we've put this up on biscuit tub, the crayons, and then obviously the top of the candle. I do apologise that I'm not going to get the best angle on this, but let's give this a go. Actually, I did want to try something before actually doing this. As you can see, I did like the test with the thing, but I want to cut this bottom of the candle open to see if it's actually red all the way through, which sadly it isn't. As you can see, it's just a plain white candle, so that may cause problems, but it has like a decent thickness of red, so hopefully we won't run into too much bother. But yeah, now knowing that the inside of the candle is actually clear, we might have a problem with this one, which is lucky because we did buy the wax crayons as well to try both of these pins out. So yeah, actually I'm on Pinterest, so if you want to check that out, I will try and leave some sort of link. I don't know how it will work, but yeah, so let's give this a go. So we're going to light the candle, give it a good decent sized flame, set it off, and there we are, we'll have a drip already. And yeah, I guess we'll just hold this and wait for it to drip on the candle. So I'll try and get this on film. As you can see, it is dripping on the candle like so, but it's not giving the effect I want, and the clear is dripping on top as well. So we might have a fail on this one, and it's not the easiest to drip on the edges. I'm trying my hardest not to get the other candle lit as we rotate this. Yeah, I'd definitely say this was a fail. So we'll blow that out. That's definitely not working. Make sure that is well and truly out before laying it on the paper. Otherwise we'd have a house fire. Oh, wax burning, a lot of smoke. Yeah, that gave us, where's the candle? That gave us this effect, which isn't really what we wanted at all. So before we start on the second candle and waste candles, I thought we would peel this candle off. Did we get any drips? As you can see, it's kind of more of a pink because the clear dilutes, obviously diluting the red. So we're going to take out, obviously we can't use a white crayon to test this out. So there's quite a few reds in here. It's like a dark sort of maroon. There's that, dark maroon, and there's a light red. But for now we're just going to test with the blue and see how that is. Because what I'm thinking is, if this does work this way, we can actually do multiple colours. Like we could do black, reds, greens, purples, all kind of gothic style colours. So put the candle back here, and let's light a wax crayon. Funny tip, if you light a wax crayon instead of any candles that you don't have, a normal standard crayon burns for like 8 hours. I saw it on a survival thing. Probably going to take off the paper. Use our scissors and get a decent chunk of that off. As I can see, we're only wanting the wax and not the paper. Probably should have fast forwarded this bit, but I don't think I can do that on CuteCut Pro. But I am learning, so we'll see. So there we are, we have a full blue wax crayon. And I'm going to try and hold it with the scissors, like so. And then we're going to melt. How's that going to work? Where's the best place for that to sit? Like so. So again, like this, just as we did with the candle. And just drip this. Oh wow, now that is a lot of colour. That is a lot better than the clear. So as you can see, just straight on the camera, the blue leaking down. So we'll get all the melting parts off that candle, and the bottom isn't hot, so we're probably going to try that with the thing. So yeah, on the next candle, and we'll see you then.